Hi, my name is Summer Eve, and I am a 48-year-old learning to 3D print and 3D model. Today, I'm going to bring you along with me as I set up my 3D printing room. I just moved it from one room to this room, so it's a little chaotic. I also just got my second printer, so that's exciting, and I'm probably going to be getting another one very shortly. But anyways, I have another one of these shelves to put together and organize some of this filament. And I also have some prints that I need to take off the printer from last night. So if you're just starting out in the 3D printing world, or you're just curious about 3D printing and maybe want to know where to get started, I will take you through my journey of getting started. Again, I only have 2 printers. I'm not currently selling any of my 3D prints at this time. Again, I'm just getting started, so I'm learning some modeling. And I have some prototypes right now for some lamps that I'm putting together, and I'll show you that later. So let's get started with putting together this shelf so that I can properly organize this room, because all of this clutter is getting to me. I stopped this print because I saw it was starting to fail, and I did not want to restart it and have to watch it and babysit it. So this is what happened. It just didn't get going. I think there was some adhesion issues here on the plate. I'm not sure if I just didn't get it sprayed off good enough with rubbing alcohol, cleaned off well enough, or if the filament may be taking on too much moisture. Has been humid, so there are multiple reasons that a print can fail or will fail. So I'm gonna finish getting this all cleaned off, and then get what's in this printer out. I have a better scraper coming from Bamboo Labs. I just ordered it. I printed this off of Maker World, and it's really cute and really nice, but honestly, I don't know if maybe it's just the filament that I used for it. It just doesn't hold up after you use it to scrape one thing. It is so damaged that it doesn't really do the trick anymore. But I'm going to try and get one more use out of it, and see. There are still some sharp, flat edges here, so we'll see what happens. It's fun. It's fun. 3D printing is fun. Complete. Let's go see what's in this printer. I don't want to flop it up off the printer because they're all going to fall everywhere. These are some beads. These are beads that I designed and printed to make bag charms, fidget clicker bag charms, and you just use it for bag charms as well. So I'm printing these in different colors so I can make the chains for the bag charms, which are like this. So this one's a heart, and it's got the links so that you can connect it to your purse or your bag or your backpack. So I don't have anything to put these in. I am so disorganized. You see what I mean? So let me find something to put these in. I need I do have some baggies. Ay, ay, ay. have baggies for some other small little things that I've been printing, and I'll show you those later because that's like a huge project and it's going to take a long time. It's 15. I just ate some banana, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one set up to start a new print. This is rubbing alcohol. You should always wipe your plates with some rubbing alcohol just to clean off any oils because your print will fail. When I started with just this printer here, my first print came off without a hitch. My second print, without a hitch. My third print, oh no, things are starting to fail. What is going on? Try it again for the fourth time. Oh my God, it's failing even harder now. Every time I was picking up that plate and pulling things off of it, I was rubbing the oils from my hands across it each time, building up into the little tiny micro surfaces that allow the plastic to adhere to the plate. So basically blocking the adhesion, right? So always make sure you have a clean plate. We're just adding to the chaos, isn't it grand? This is Overture Matte PLA. This is what I love to use. I just gravitated towards Overture filaments as soon as I started looking for colors and things like that. And honestly, they always print out so nicely. The matte is amazing for hiding imperfections. So, and the colors, like they have, to me, they just have the best range of colors as well. So my top choice is Overture PLA. But again, I only have 2 machines. I'm just starting out and I pretty much only use Overture PLA. So I don't really have a lot to compare it to. I have used other filaments. I have some silk and things like that from other manufacturers and just some other plain PLA, not matte finish filaments as well. So I have used other filaments, but I just really love the look and like the feel of this comparably. So no, I am not sponsored because this is my first video. But Overture, if you want to sponsor me, I wouldn't be mad at it. Okay, this has got to go over there. When you first take your filament off your spool, you want to make sure that you clip any bent, crooked ends because it could mess up inside the tube getting to the nozzle. That has also happened to me before. So I just, even if it looks perfectly straight, just a little ink on it should be fine. I always just clip it, throw it away. You're not wasting much. It's like this much filament, so don't panic over the waste factor because it will save you so much time and waste in the future if it messes up your print. So, depending. I'm using the Bamboo Lab P1S model, the P1S combo with the AMS on top. And again, this is the first machine I've owned. And so I bought a second of the same exact machine because it's so easy just straight out of the box. You only had to do a couple little things and plug and play, like just no brainer. And for me, that was super important because that's what deterred me for so long from getting into the 3D printing. I always had a desire to, I had an interest in learning and understanding and doing it. I wanted, it just looks so cool, you know, that instant gratification of from out of your head into your hand. And I love that. So I always had an interest in it, but I just didn't know. I didn't know how technical it was going to be. I didn't know if I would be able to pick it up or learn it, especially with the 3D modeling. That is quite a bit of a learning curve there for me anyways. So that's my biggest struggle right now. Although it's not a struggle, I'm having so much fun learning. So if you're interested, if you think you might want to get into it, it is not scary. It's so much fun, and we need more girls, women in this community for sure. Wait, am I opening this wrong? No. I gotta get something to open boxes in here. Wait. I don't want to hurt myself. It's a little different from the red that I'm currently using. So, I don't know why I thought I could use a different red. It's just because I like it so much. And this is not even the matte Overture, it's just the regular easy PLA, but it's just a little too orangey, and I want a true red. So easy red, it's kind of like lazy red. It's just lazing over on the yellow side, you know, a little too orange. So I'm gonna have to wait. That means I loaded this white for naught, but maybe. Let me see what I can load. That needs white. I'll be right back. Okay, remember I told you I was doing a project with 15,000 little miniature pieces? I'm gonna go ahead and switch that printer to doing a sheet of those little miniatures, which will be revealed later. So I need a light blue. And I have a light blue. I know it because I bought one for this specific reason. I just have to find it. Okay, so my prints are printing. I've got to get that shelf put together. So let's get going on it. By the way, this room used to be an office. The door used to be over here, not over here. That closet used to be on the other side of that wall, not inside this room. So we still have some finish work to do on accomplishing the room transformation. But it works just fine for my printing room. However, I do need to empty out that closet. It's got Christmas trees and all my Christmas stuff. And now it's going to have all of my cool 3D printing stuff. So it's got to go, but not today. Let's get this thing put together first. I'm going to lay down a rug because the floor is hard. And not that this is super thick, but it just feels nicer on my body. And it looks so pretty. look at that. So the mess is almost all cleaned up, but we haven't put anything together yet. Wah, wah, wah. Let's separate our pieces. Whoop, now how do I get out? Oh shit. Oh my god, really though, how do I get out? Done. I mean, I gotta move it in place and put these motherfuckers in. I mean, we put the shelves in. Right, let's go. One down, two more to go. Voila. And just like that. uh, these are some prototypes that I was working on. They're for lamp bases. I ran out of filament. Unfortunately, it's like the first thing I've left to do. Unfortunately, it was like the first thing that I tried to do overnight. When I woke up, I had run out of filament. I did not have a filament gauge. I do now. So print a filament gauge and always check how much filament each print is going to take versus how much filament you actually have, so you don't run into this problem. I have seen some people just restart it even hours afterwards. I did not do that because I did not have any more of the same color. So it would have had to stay on that plate for days. So I printed a new one. This is the purple I had. I didn't have any more of that other purple, so I printed one in this, and there is a top to this and a bottom. So I've got all my filament organized as best as I can right now. So I think I'm going to close up shop for the day, although I am still waiting on a couple of prints. I actually just started this guy over here again because, well, I moved Sir Needlefeather over to the new table, and I did a little bit of research on the bed adhesion. And it did say that if it's too cold, that it could have some problems, along with the humidity, which is probably an issue as well. It has been very cold today, which is not usual, not typical. And I also opened my window so that I could have ventilation because I don't like the idea of breathing in all the plastics. So that may have been my issue. So I just started a print and I'm going to go check on it right now just to see how it's doing. And if it's doing great, great. If not, we're back to Googling. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I got a lot done. We'll see you next time.